referee Oliver Langford blowing his whistle here for this championship encounter. Well, maybe Sheffield United are taking on a Blackburn Rovers side today who are low on confidence, and Billy Sharp's looking to make them pay. And it goes, Brewster! Ryan Brewster at last has scored a league goal for Sheffield United, and what a goal it was! Picture perfect on the volley, just inside the 18-yard box, and a volley that pinged over the top of giant goalkeeper Thomas Kaminski. Outstanding start for Sheffield United, and it's Blackburn Rovers 0, Sheffield United 1, in a moment to savour for Ryan Brewster. John Fleck goes with a little scamper forward here through the Blackburn Rovers midfield, then he loses out, pushed on to Poveda, the Leeds United loanee, before it's sent back short towards Lewis Travis, who levers it high towards the far side. Now Radra skips him past the challenger Bogle. In goes the Blackburn Rovers free kick, heads go up. Wharton made contact with the ball in the air. On his first start for Blackburn Rovers in 11 months, the Blades play their way into and out of and into trouble again. The Blades already have an early goal as Brereton Diaz tries to drag and weave his way through. Blackburn fans are screaming for a penalty. Was contact made with his shirt? The referee, Oliver Langford, had a real good look at that for a couple of seconds, and then no penalty. Brereton Diaz is not adjudged offside, and he's won a corner out of a backpedaling John Egan. And it comes from Poveda, into the box it goes, taken but spilled by Olsen, but he got enough of a punch to the ball. And I don't know Ryan Brewster, I've never interviewed him, I couldn't tell you what he's like, as Diaz brings the ball under control and is a million miles offside. Norwood helps it on now to Bogle, first time cross, and it's cleared away a little awkwardly by Scott Wharton. He just offers such a presence, Sharp, doesn't he, in this team? And I know people keep mentioning his age, and I'm sure he has a slightly wry smile on his face whenever people talk about the fact that he's 35 years old. But frankly, this season he's been Sheffield United's best player. So in comes that free kick from Blackburn, and Olsen came for it. As Blackburn Rovers come forward again, the shot is driven in low by Buckley. He's having a year to remember as Basham tries to play quite an elongated 1-2, he won't get there. Fleck just dawdling in possession and then caught in possession. Travis, through it goes, up to the edge of the penalty area here. Radras after it with a little scamper. Billy Sharp through to Ben Osborne, edge of the box, is caught trying to turn. Was he taken out in the process? Was he caught in the face? Here's Osborne now, fed by Gibbs White, racing forward from the centre circle. Billy Sharp crossing position, will chip it from the right hand side. It's bent in, plenty of whip on it, back stick had to be dealt with. In it goes, Lenihan with the downward header that cannons off Egan, who was chasing him every step of the way. Kadra comes down to take the corner. In it goes, bent right-footed, heads go up. It will go up rather than away as it pinballs in the penalty area. Nyambe, wide it comes to Kadra again. Kadra into the box, the cross is low. Blades protecting their 1-0 lead, but Blackburn on top here. Now Kadra, jinking, twisting, shooting, and fire, a deflection has beaten Robin Olsen. Sheffield United, who took a smashing early lead, can't say the equaliser hadn't been coming. Their frailties laid bare as a player who jinked and weaved his way along the edge of the 18-yard box just tried his luck and he hit the jackpot. Rida Kadra has equalised. It's Blackburn 1, Blades 1. Fleck drops, having a good low centre of gravity to smuggle the ball away from Buckley, and it's played down the line into the channel. Gibbs White teases in the cross, lovely turn over the ball by Osborne, manoeuvring away from Travis, and then Norwood to bring in Bogle. Bogle thought about the shot on his left boot, then shoots, then it takes a big deflection and it goes behind for a corner. In comes another corner, Egan as the heads go up. Again it's cleared, this time wide to the far touchline. Short ball into Bogle. Bogle turning on the corner of the box, poked onto the right-hand side where Nyambe crosses first time. And a shooting chance for Poveda, one of the smallest men on the pitch, is unmarked, and another shot comes in. Ender Stevens turns his man, cuts into the penalty area, stands at the cross-back stick, partially cleared. Osborne tees up for Brewster, who shoots. And in the end it was a wild attempt. Poveda now drives forward here for Blackburn Rovers into the penalty area. towards Diaz, a little skip of the feet from him, he can't bring the ball under control, and ultimately it's ended up back with Olsen as the referee calls half-time. In it comes into the penalty area, Brereton Diaz, cross took a big deflection, it flew over the 6-yard box. Keeping it in play, Kadra takes on Bogle, drops his shoulder, weaves it in right-footed here to the edge of the penalty area where it's pushed by Buckley. Cries of shoot for Travis, he doesn't take the bait. Out it comes to Nyambe, and Nyambe's effort rising into row J. Now Bogle, first time ball into Gibbs White, inside right channel of the box, cross takes a big deflection, and now the Blades have something to cheer about. 10 minutes of the second half played. Cross doesn't beat the man at the near post. To Bogle, who heads it wide to Norwood, who brings it under control, fashions the opportunity to cross. Up it goes into the penalty area. Headed clearance by Wharton. Osborne sends it across, inviting for keeper Kaminski too as well. Fleck, high and over the top. Billy Sharp brings it under control. Oh, and the shot fired against the legs of Kaminski. Sharp goes after it again. Pervader's allowed to canter forward here into the penalty area. In comes the cross ball, centred in, and it's tapped in by Brereton Diaz. The Chilean international couldn't miss from close range as Sheffield United was scythed open down the left-hand side. A horrible goal to concede and a simple finish as Blades, who took the lead, now find themselves 2-1 down. Now Brereton Diaz as Blackburn go long, wriggling, twisting, turning his left passion for dead into the penalty area, and the left-footed shot sears behind the goal mouth. As a cross comes in, heads go up, Lenihan's underneath it, so too Njayi, but Kaminski's taller than Njayi and makes the save. Sheffield United playing it out from the back after Rhys Dolan had a cross that was deflected clear. Now Gibbs White, beautiful pirouette through two in blue and white. Through it goes to Billy Sharp, but the pass is overhit. Midway through Blackburn territory, Osborne has possession of the ball, but then a second and third touch that was too heavy. Travis gets back for Blackburn. In it comes Gibbs White, deflected! Oh, and deflected off the defender Wharton onto the roof of the net. Blackburn an inch or two away from scoring an own goal. The Blades have surrendered a 1-0 lead. In comes the corner, heads go up, Egan's underneath it. It will drop behind. In comes that corner from the left-hand side. Kaminski with a double-fisted punch clear. Out it comes to Bogle, who switches play back to the left. Gibbs White takes control, beats his man, beats the second man, loses out. Now Tyrese Dolan and Brereton Diaz combine. Brereton Diaz has support to the left-hand side should he need it. Still going Brereton Diaz into the penalty area. Pervader's shot sinks the palm to the keeper. They're going to score here, Blackburn, and they have scored. A mistake at the back from goalkeeper Robin Olsen, having spilled the initial chance. It was all hell to pay inside the Blades penalty area, and they were queuing up for Blackburn Rovers, who frankly couldn't fail to score with the goal mouth at their mercy. Sheffield United led 1-0, they now trail 3-1, and now the Blades on the counter-attack. A long searching crossfield ball lands at the feet of Gibbs White. In goes the cross. Powerful downward header away. And then a heavy challenge in the middle of the park from Travis, and Mousset's onside! Maybe a chance for Sharp. Heavy first touch, goal mouth scramble. Mousset's making a nuisance of himself. And then Gibbs White off the post. And they still can't score. Well, 3-2, and you never know, the game might change. But Sheffield United with two golden and one half opportunity to score, and they took neither. In comes the corner, high from the far side, up it goes to Egan. Now another counter-attack starts. It's with Buckley across the halfway line. Blades are all open here. Diaz, edge of the box to seal it. Saved by Olsen as he makes the save low down, pouncing down to his right-hand side. Ultimately it's sent away for a corner. Brereton Diaz continued his run to the edge of the penalty area. Buckley couldn't pick him out. Still Blackburn Rovers comes. Buckley shoots off the post. Brereton Diaz following up, and he's wide in the end. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Norwood will spin it wide out to the far side here. 3 or 4 awaiting Osborne's cross. It took a big deflection off defender Nyambe, and behind it goes for a corner. In comes the corner, high into the penalty area. The ball will bounce up to the edge of the penalty area. No counter-attack from Blackburn this time. Now Osborne, wide on the far side, bending the cross to the edge of the box. It will drop in for Sharp, might come through here for Njayi. Never really in control of the situation. Ball pushed on now to Osborne, corner of the penalty area. Ball laid back here. Is there an opportunity to shoot for Njayi? Still going deep towards the byline. He's kept possession of the ball. It's pushed back in here. Ender Stevens stands up the cross. Billy Sharp's underneath it. Out to Basham on the volley. And it's an unhappy hack. The ball is driven upfield. The referee calls full time. Frankly, it could have been more than 3-1.